Hello guys, you're welcome back once more to my channel. In this particular video, I'm going to show you exactly how I drafted this lovely lapel jacket. So if you're interested, you want to see the end of this video, you want to see exactly how I drafted this, very easy and simple and quick, do well to stick with me to the end of the video. And if it's your first time in my channel, you're welcome very much. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, turn on notification bell for more updates, and really appreciate you all my returning subscribers. Please don't forget to check out my other videos. So guys, this is actually the measurement you're going to be using to draft this lapel jacket, and this is my already drafted body, so I'm just going to trace it out. So this is it exactly after tracing out. So I traced it out perfectly, and I equally went out to extend the length to the length I want this my jacket. My jacket is going to be long. It's going to have up to knee, almost my knee length. So I've extended it to the exact amount I want it. Okay, so all you need to do is just take from the shoulder and extend to the length you want, then draw the line from the hip, from the hem line, just draw it down, or from the hip line, anyone, just draw it straight it down. So that is just it. Okay, so the next thing I'm just going to do now is I'm going to come out by 1 inch for my zip allowance, and I'm just going to go ahead and connect it all the way down to the length of this jacket. Okay, so I'm using my pencil to mark it. I'm going to end up using my marker to connect it. So this 1 inch is the zipper allowance, and after that we get the lapel. So as you can see, I've connected it straight to the neckline. I'm just going to go ahead and redraw the neckline to meet each other, the zip point. I'm going to have to redraw this again because the line is not very straight. Okay. So for my lapel, okay, to get my lapel, how wide I want my lapel, I'm just going to go ahead and take 1.5. Okay, so that is the lapel, the coco. So I'm just going to come out from the zipper allowance 1.5, and I'm also going to extend this lapel to the waist. So there was no need of me coming out 1.5 depth. I'm just going to use my curve roll and curve it all the way down to the point of the 1.5. Okay. So trying to place this curve rule, I want to get it in a way that will give my lapel a little bit shape. Okay, so you can actually use ruler and make yours if you want yours to just be straight. Okay, and I'm using pencil first of all because I like to use pencil to avoid any unnecessary, because of this the marker will not be able to clean, but the pencil is cleanable. So you can see how my the lapel is looking a little bit curvy. So that is how it's going to appear when I finish sewing. So in case I've been seeing some lapels that have some nice shapes and all that, so this is just how to do it. Okay, so I'm just going to extend this line again outward. Okay, so this is exactly my lapel. So my lapel is going to stop on the point of my waist. So I'm moving up by 1/2 inch. So this particular 1/2 inch is the difference between, that is the distance between the lapel and the collar. Okay, so I'm going to be coming out from this exact point now, move out 1 inch. So that is where the collar is going to stop. So mind you, you can decide to extend it to any length you want it, but this is okay, so you can easily see the difference. Okay, so this is it. So what I'm going to do now next for the back, I'm just going to take my back neck width. So the essence of taking this back neck width is so that I will use it to get my collar on the front side, that is on the body. So I'm taking it again to be very sure that that is accurate. So from this point I'll come out 1 inch. Okay, So the next thing now is to extend this by the exact 3.3 that I've gotten, that is 3.035 or 38. So I'm going to move in by ½ inch to shaping it to have a little nice slant. Okay, so I'm just going to put my French curve, making sure that my French curve is touching the shoulder point, touching the point where I want it to stop. That is the height of the collar. Okay, and equally meeting at the zipper. So I'm just going to go ahead and connect it. Please take note, if you are working with a 3-inch neckline wide, do well to place your curve to match with it exactly to draw this in order to get a good fitting for it, because mine is a bit deeper than the normal 3-inch neckline. Okay, so the next thing I'll do now is I'm going to extend it by 3.5. So this 3.5 I'm extending it is the wideness of the collar, because normally 3.5 works very well. You can make it 4-inch, you can make it just whatever your discretion, however you want it. Okay, so the next thing I'll do now is to connect it, as you can see me do. So this part I'm using my pencil to really do this part, because I don't want, in case of any error, I will just clean it up. Okay, so that is it. I would advise you to also use your pencil when doing this part. Okay, so that you avoid any unnecessary mistakes. So after that, I'll just go on and use my marker and retrace it again. But just a little note, okay, you can go on to draft the collar for this lapel separately. It's not a must you attach it together here. Okay, in case it starts to stress you out, just go on and draft a separate collar outside. Okay, so that you will not feel stressed at the end of it all. Yes, so I can actually do that, but then I just decided to do it together. So but if you look closely, you notice my neckline, I'm going to have a new neckline after that. That is because I, like already explained, the initial one that is not the normal, the actual regular 3-inch, like come down 3-inch kind. So I moved in a little bit deeper, so that's why you're seeing this. So whatever I curved there now is the normal 3-inch. Okay, so I believe you understand what I'm saying now. So but in case you are finding it difficult to understand better, you can just go on and draw your normal lapel. Just draft the lapel, the style with lapel. In case you even want your neckline to be maybe you want your the neckline to come down the more, because I myself had to redraw my own neckline because I wanted it to fall down a little. I don't want it to just be up, okay, on my exact neck. So in case you want yours to come down the more, you can go on and equally redraw make a different color, like make your color separate, so that you have your lapel for a separate, and then you have the color separate, so you can just go on and still join it. So there is no big difference. Okay, so if you know how to make a collar, just the same method, just apply your collar and sew and attach to the point where it will stop. Just as simple as that. So guys, this is the front and this is the back. So I'm not doing anything on the back, it's just to cut it out. So I'm cutting out the front, and please pay a little close attention so that you see exactly how to cut this out. So like I said, this particular one should not be a problem. You can see exactly how it looks now. It's just the lapel with the style. So in case you want to make your neckline to be a bit lower, something like that, just go on and just draft your jacket with the lapel only. Then you can go on and retake the measurement, that is the wideness of your neck on the front, and then use it and draft yourself a different color. Okay, so there's no cause for alarm and there's no. And when I'll be sewing this, when the video for sewing it comes out, you're going to see exactly how to draft it. Okay, how to cut it on the fabric. Okay, so like I said, this collar you can get yourself any kind of collar you want. You can get any shape of lapel. You just get creative. Okay, so this is my block sleeve. I'm just going to go out and trace this point. So this side has a little shape already. I'm just going to trace it out. Trace out the green line, trace out the so I'm through with that, and I'm notching the points, okay, the back and the front. So please take note, when you are fixing the sleeve, the back needs to go to the back and the front needs to go to the front. And this length I traced it out is the exact length of my sleeve. Okay, it's a long normal length, so that's why I worked with what I have. And my wrist is 9-inch, so I've taken my wrist circumference and I have 9-inch. I'm going to measure what is remaining there, and I have 2 inch left, so I'm going to shaping this sleeve again by 1 inch on each side. So the 9 inch I have for my wrist is just a free wrist, okay, not fitted, just something free, like it's more like a loose fit. So I'll just go on and connect it. Then after I do that, I'm going to stand on akimbo and take my elbow measurement. I'll take the length of my elbow and equally take my elbow circumference. So whatever I have, I'm going to be applying it. Okay, so the next thing now, from my cap height, that is from the cap, the point of the cap, I'm going to measure my elbow. So I have 14.5 as the length of the elbow. That is to get the elbow line. Okay, so I'm applying it. Don't forget, I said it's good to stand on akimbo to take a perfect elbow. So I have 13-inch as my elbow circumference. So that 13-inch is more on a loose fit equally. So but what I have here is lesser, so I'm going to be extending my line to the actual first line I had there. Okay, so I'm going to rule a straight line to connect each other, but before that I'll make sure to retake the measurement I have remaining here, apply it here so that I can get a more accurate straight line. Okay, so I hope you're not confused with this. Then you take the ruler and go on and retrace it to meet on this particular point. So don't forget, we are trying to consider the elbow here, so you don't want a situation whereby after sewing the elbow will be so tight that when you bend your hand like this, everything will be hooking you. So we cancel out the first line, working with this other line. So that is all for the sleeve. So guys, if you're enjoying this video so far, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notification bell for more updates. Please. I'm going to shaping this in by half inch. Now this shaping is not like shaping it to reduce it, but I'm going to be using that as my I'm going to use it as my allowance actually. So when I'm cutting on the fabric, I'm not going to add any other thing on this sleeve, that is the hem. So normally I'm okay with the length of the sleeve, but I don't want it to be too long, like I just want it to go up a little. So this is the unfold for the back, and I have my sleeve ready. So guys, as you can see, I believe you have been enjoying this video so far. Please do not forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notification bell to encourage me to join me, so that we keep learning together. Please don't forget, please I beg you, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. If you have watched all to this extent, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notification bell. Click on all so that you always get updates from me. So like I said, if you are attaching this to your sleeve, don't forget to be mindful of the front side and the back side. You can see the front side have more curve than the back, so if you don't want to make a mistake while attaching this, because it's going to disturb your sleeve. So guys, that's all for the video. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye.